This is Empress Offset 9 coming to you live and direct again on another beautiful night. This video tonight I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Epoch. I believe that's how you pronounce it, which is happening on December the 21st, 2020. And before I dig in and get deep, how about you go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and share if you want to, and donate as well. And my PayPal account for any donations, I'll have that information in the description box below. So 2020, let's talk about it, which equates to 4 in numerology. And 4 is always going to be and has always been about, grounding and stability and being practical, self-mastery, worthiness, and also responsibility and accountability, among other things. And so if you haven't already noticed or experienced, it's been eons and eons and eons of cycles that have gone by, and so many refuse to do exactly as I just stated, which is focusing on self-mastery, focusing on being transparent and ascending and putting in the work and taking accountability and responsibility for their actions. And so the energies that's going to be set forth next year with Saturn, with the energies of Saturn, Jupiter expanding Saturn's energies, and Mars and Pluto, along with others. It's not, if you thought 2019 basically was, intense, then you haven't seen anything yet. And these energies are going to continue because it's a shift that has already happened. And so this shift in the energies, switching from, the patriarchy program to the matriarchy program, is either you change or you're going to be changed. Okay. And so, and I do send my condolences out to anybody that has experienced this, but it's been so many deaths happening, one after the other in the past 2 years alone. All of a sudden deaths, and I've experienced this as well with family members who, when we talk about health, and that topic and that concern, all this information has already been displayed out here, about how to, eat better, and that the necessity that it is right now too, with the methane gases being released, you have to stop eating meat because, they're tearing down, which they've been doing, so much land, even embarking into the Amazon. And all this is causing these imbalances with the weather, outside of the fact of the imbalances within, yourself, if you're not taking this stuff serious and taking your health serious and taking the environment serious and taking your behavior serious. So, the gods are angry, if you haven't noticed. And what has been coming to me in the downloads that I have been receiving, Moses in the floods. Okay. And I have got confirmation after confirmation. One of them was right after, that those particular energies was presented to me in regards to Moshe and the floods. It was an article that when I was on IG, I had just directly seen it. About in Venice, I believe Italy, look and see what's going on over there. They have floods, major floods. Okay. The land over there is sinking. And it's not just going to be over there. And so they try to put up some barriers, and guess what that master plan was called? Moses. Okay? So, and when we talk about the epoch, every time, and you can look this up and Google it as well, every time there's an epoch, I believe it happens, don't quote me on this, every 20 years, or I think it's 200, 400 years, something like that. I can't remember right now. But every time that happens, whoever's in the office in regards to the presidency, they wind up either getting assassinated, or something happens where they have a heart attack, or something, in that vicinity winds up happening. And so there's going to be a major shift in the economy, worse than what we have ever seen. It's going to be a major shift, not only in people's home lives, but with the environment. Obviously, it's going to get worse. It's going to be a major shift in politics. It's going to be a major shift. It's a whole reconstruction is about to go down. Okay. The gods are angry. Okay. When Saturn and Jupiter come into play, we're still in the Pisces. A lot of people think that we're in Aquarius. The calendars, many really don't know which calendar to go by. But from my heart and from my understanding, we're not entering into the Aquarius age yet. We're still in the third decan, or entering into the third decan of Pisces. So Saturn and Jupiter will be in Pisces. And so another thing that I want to mention is that the downloads that I have received as well, the Messiah is returning. Okay. The Messiah is returning. This is the time era where, if you like me, all the elders used to say, Jesus coming back, or I don't correlate with Jesus' story, the biblical story. I'm more so spiritual, and I know that all derived from Horus. Okay. Do your research and you'll dig and find that out. But anyway, I'm not here to debate about the truth. And so the Messiah is returning. I'm just a messenger, and I'm just letting you know that right now. The methane gases in Africa and the wetlands, even in space, they said they seen so much methane gases being released. They didn't even know it was that much. Carbon dioxide in the ocean, I just read, made a statement, something to the point where it's not a lot in percentage of that left in the ocean. Okay, so put two and two together. What does that mean? Everybody's distracted as usual with these holidays, and not even giving a damn